for Mask Monday. I have it's Lapcos hyaluronic. Yeah, that's it. Moisturizing mask. Couldn't get the word out. It's been going around for a little while, and Alex from Life with Sugar challenged me to do it, and it's like a eat this pickle pop thing, a frozen pickle pop thing, and answer 40 questions. Well, I'm going to answer the 40 questions, but I'm not doing the pickle pop part. I've watched Alec almost throw up doing it, so I'm like, I'll do the 40 questions. Oh shoot, I didn't bring anything to wipe my hands on. How am I going to do my iPad? Ugh, crud. I better go get something to... Okay, I'm back. I got something to wipe my hands off with so I could touch my iPad without... It's a brand new iPad. I just got it, and it was like $800. I don't want to ruin it the first day getting eye mask goo on it. I haven't tried filming with it yet. I'm still filming with my phone. So I'm going to try that sometime, see how that works. I always have such trouble getting these things untangled. There we go. Alrighty. My granddaughter, she says I shouldn't put the picture of me in the mask as a thumbnail because it's terrifying. She said I should let people decide if they want to go in and see it or not, but it's terrifying to see in the thumbnail, just to come upon it and see it. Alrighty, these 40 questions, some of them are the same old ones you hear all the time, some are different, so we'll just go through them just for the fun of it. Do you like blue cheese? No, not really. Don't like real strong cheese flavors, like Roquefort and blue cheese, those kinds. Coke or Pepsi? I'm not a real soda drinker. I mostly drink iced tea or hot tea. But if I do, I like Coke Zero. It's a sugar-free, but it's, I don't know, tastes better than their diet. Are you in a relationship? Nope. I've been divorced 27 or 8 years now. A long time. Whiskey, tequila, or vodka, I don't drink at all. I don't like the taste of it. Never have drank. Maybe a couple times in my life if I had a drink and didn't really care for it. So, I don't know. If you try it and you don't like it, why do you do it again? Favorite food? Well, I don't have one. I have a couple genres, or not genres, that's books. Categories, I guess, of food. I like Oriental food, and I like Mexican or Tex-Mex. Like tonight we had made a big old pan of I was gonna say fajitas, but it's not fajitas, it's nachos. With beans and beef and cheese sauce and all kinds of good stuff on it. And tomorrow night I'm going to make Thai peanut chicken. It's really easy. You put throw a bunch of frozen chicken in, breasts or thighs or combo, whatever you like, in the crock pot, and then it's a half a cup of peanut butter, a cup of salsa, I use paste picante, half a cup of chicken broth, and a couple teaspoons of lime, and you just mix all that up real good and pour it all over the chicken and cook it all day long, and then you serve it over rice with chopped up peanuts on top for garnish. So that's one of my favorites too. So as you can see, I like Mexican and Oriental. Hot dog or cheeseburger? I know it's un-American, but I don't like hamburgers. I never have. My mother used to get so mad at me, and she's like, it's the same difference as steak. It's just ground up steak. And I'm like, no, it doesn't taste the same. I don't like meatloaf, hamburger. I mean, I'll eat it in something like tacos or spaghetti, but just a hamburger, ugh. And I don't really eat hot dogs too much either. I usually buy Johnsonville, they're like cheese sausage stuff, or sometimes the jalapeno cheese ones. And I'll have my son cook me a couple of those when he cooks burgers for everybody else. What do I drink in the morning? Usually a hot chai tea with some kind of flavored milk in it, like caramel or vanilla or something, and some sweet and low. Can you do 100 push-ups? I've never been able to do 100 push-ups. Certainly not now. Favorite season? Spring, I guess. We don't have very long of a spring. It goes from cold to hot pretty quickly. Favorite hobby? Oh, I have a lot of hobbies. I like to make cards. I crochet. I read probably about a book a day. I read a lot. I've got it's called Kindle Unlimited. And I also have there's several different services where they'll send you daily lists of books that are either like really cheap on Kindle or free on Kindle. So I'll look at them, and if it's a series, if the first one's free, I'll look and see if the rest of them are on Kindle Unlimited. And then if they are, they're free too. So then I'll start the series, but I won't start the series if I have to pay for it. I'm too cheap. Once in a while, if it's something I really want to read, I'll buy it. In fact, I'm reading a series now that I read years ago, and it was one of my favorite series ever, so I bought it on Kindle. It's a Christian romance suspense, and it's called the O'Malley series, and it's about, I think there's 7 books in this series. It's about these 7 people that they met in an orphanage, and when they became adults, they all changed their name to O'Malley and adopted each other as brothers and sisters. And then each one of them, one's like a FBI agent, and one's a hostage negotiator, and different stuff like that. So they're all like giving back to the community. One's a U.S. Marshal. And it's the story of each one of those 7 people and some kind of dangerous situation they get in, and there's romance involved and all that kind of stuff. And there's, some Christian values in it too. So it's pretty good series. Dee Henderson's the author. Let's see. Do you wear glasses? I wore glasses most of my life. And then when I had cataract surgery, I got these lens implants. It wasn't LASIK surgery, I know it was a laser that got rid of the cataracts, but it's like a lens implant, and it covered my astigmatism, my nearsighted, my farsighted. I don't have to wear glasses at all, but for the first time in like 60 years. Phobias. I'm pretty claustrophobic. It was brutal doing that MRI I had to do a couple days ago, where I had to do an MRI, and it wouldn't be so bad if they didn't take forever, but you're in there like an hour at least, because they do it, and then they do it with contrast, and and I had to wear a mask on top of being in that little tube thing, and it was bad. I made it. Don't have to do it again for a year, but it was bad, and hopefully a year from now I won't have to wear the stupid mask. Do you have any nicknames? Everybody calls me Grandma Pat. All my grandkids, their friends, pretty much everybody calls me Grandma Pat, so I guess that's my current nickname. Do you believe in ghosts? No, not really. Biggest downfall? I think I'm inconsistent. I, make great plans to I'm going to read my Bible every day, and then I'll do it for a while, and I'll peter off, or I'm going to do better and film and do this and that on YouTube, and then I won't stick with it. So I'm pretty inconsistent, and I need to be I'm trying to get more consistent on YouTube, but yeah, inconsistency. Rain or snow? We don't get a lot of snow here, so it's fun when we do. I don't like really heavy rain because I got flooded out twice when I lived in California and lost everything I owned twice. So really heavy rain kind of freaks me out. So I'd rather have nice little light dusting of snow. But I wouldn't want to live where I had to shovel myself out every day to go somewhere. I just like a little bit of snow once in a while, not 5-10 feet of snow. Piercings. I had my ears pierced at one time, but I'm allergic to pretty much anything, any kind of metal, and they would just get infected, and so I had to just let them grow closed. French fries or onion rings? So I like both, but I can't have onion rings anymore because they've got gluten in the batter on the outside. So French fries. I love, probably my favorite French fries are McDonald's. French fries are really good. Kids, yes, I have two boys and 4 grandkids, 3 granddaughters and a grandson. All of them teenagers. Favorite color? Well, to wear, I like that true red, the blue red, or like a deep purple. But like I always wanted a house in white and yellow. I'm gonna get my house that I own, not the one I live in, but the house I own. I'm gonna get it painted probably in the spring. I should do it now when nobody can work, so I could probably get it really cheap, but I don't really have the money right now. But I don't think I want like my little bitty house. I think you won't need like a big farmhouse or something to look good in yellow and white. My little house, I'll probably do it the same color it already is. It's like a cream color with cocoa brown trim. I'll probably just have it painted that color again. Can you sing? I used to sing alto in the church choir. So I can kind of sing. I can't read music, so I'm just okay. Not wonderful, but not horrible. Just kind of in the middle. Can you whistle? Yes, a little bit. Siblings. I have one sister 3 years older than me. She lives out in California. Can you cook? Yes, I'm a good cook. I love to cook. I like to cook. I just get tired of being the one to always have to think of what to make. And I'll ask and everybody will like, I don't know. So they're no help at all. So, let's see, can you swim? Yes, I'm not a good swimmer as far as form goes, but I'm pretty much unsinkable. I can cross my arms and cross my legs and not paddle at all and just sit there and not sink. I'm totally buoyant. So I can swim. I worked on swimming more and more laps. I think I started at 10 laps and got up to like 50 or 60 laps until it got too cold to go swimming. So I'm going to try and do that next season too. Just get more exercise. And nobody wants to go with me anymore. The kids are busy with their lives and stuff. So I used to go when the kids were younger, but now nobody wants to go swimming with me, or they just want to go with their friends and they don't want me coming with them. So either way. But I'll just have to. I bought a waterproof Bluetooth speaker, and I'm just going to take it out there and blast music and listen to the music while I'm swimming laps. And that'll be my exercise next summer. Since who knows, we'll still be able to go anywhere. I don't know if I'll be able to go back to the gym next summer or not. And I like to do water aerobics, but I didn't this year. Are you religious? Yes, I am. I stopped going to church again because the COVID deaths and cases and stuff are going back up again, so I backed off going to church, and I miss it already. It's only haven't been for a couple weeks, but I miss going to church again. Shower or bath? I prefer a bath, but I only have a shower. I mean, there's a bath, nice big deep bathtub in my son and daughter-in-law's bathroom, but it's off of their bedroom, so I'm not unless they're not home and I know they're not going to be home all night or something. Then once in a while I'll go take a bath, but most of the time I just take a shower because it's in the hallway off of my bedroom. It's not an ensuite, I think they call it, where it's part of my bedroom, but it's just right out my bedroom door, like 5 feet. So it's pretty close. Big city or nature? I live out in the country and I love living out in the country. I would never want to live in like New York City or someplace like that. Are you a good friend? I like to think so. I think I'm a good friend. Anybody can come talk to me about anything, anytime, and I'm trying to be generous with my time and my attention and my money and my love and all that. So I think I'm a good friend. Broken bones. I broke a toe once, and it was, let's see, which toe was it? It was next to my big toe, and it kind of just went clear over like that. And it's been straightened out, but now my toes are like this because it grew way over, so it didn't grow like it should have. So I can't wear like flip-flops because where you would normally put the flip-flop, there's no spot. It's like this, and then it's out of whack. So I have to wear like a sandal with a band. I can't wear one with a little bar, bar thing on it. How many TVs? Let's see. I have one in my room. My son and daughter and I have one in their bedroom. There's one in the living room and one up in the game room. So 4. The kids don't have them in their bedrooms. Worst pain you ever had? Well, there's a couple things. I have chronic pancreatitis, and sometimes it's not so bad, and sometimes it's excruciating. It's just can be really, really, really painful. And that's probably that, and childbirth's not fun. Do you like to dance? Yeah, I like to. I'm not saying I'm real good at it, but I like to dance. Once in a while we'll dance around the house. I'll do like a dance jam type exercise video or something. Do you like camping? When I was a little kid, the only vacation we ever went on, we went camping. And we camped in a tent and slept on the ground and cooked over a fire, and I just didn't care for it much, and it kind of burned me out on camping. So, I mean, if I could camp like in a cabin or a trailer or something, then maybe, but sleeping on the ground in a tent, nope, got burned out on that many years ago. Are you weird? Yes, I am. Aren't we all? I forgot to look when I started this. It's probably been, duh. The time on my phone tells me it's been 17 minutes. It says tag 6 friends. I'm not going to tag 6 friends. If you want to do this, go for it. I'm not going to list these, but if you want them where they're listed, Simply Sharon did a pickle challenge with these 40 questions, and she listed them all, so you can go copy them from her because I'm too lazy to list them all. I have probably getting here tomorrow or the next day. I have a D&Co box. I haven't got one of those in several years, but they had a deal where I could get the styling for $5. So I thought, oh, what the heck, I haven't done one in a really long time. So I have a D&Co box coming, I forget if they said tomorrow or the next day, but it'll be here in a day or two. And plus I have more Vlogmas fun coming for you. So just stay tuned for more fun. If you like this kind of content, I do these crazy Mask Monday things. The next 2 Mask Mondays are going to be Christmas related. One's going to be favorite Christmas songs, and one's going to be favorite Christmas movies. And I do unboxings like the D&Co that's coming. I do tags like this with the questions. I chickened out and didn't do the frozen pickle juice thing. Just watching Sugar like almost die eating it. I'm like, no, don't think so. I'll just do the questions. I'm a wimp. So it's been almost 20 minutes, so let's take this baby off. I always want to wipe it off, and I think you're not supposed to. You're supposed to rub it in. Oh, if you watched my Diva by Sonia, and I had this little gold little thing, and I didn't know what it was. My granddaughter told me it's an ear cuff. It just kind of clips on the top of your ear, and it kind of cuffs over it. So that's what it was. I had no idea. So I gave it to her. She knew what it was, so I gave it to her. This feels pretty good. I'm posting this tomorrow for Mass Monday, but it's really Sunday night because I'm going to get my hair. We'll see. I'm going to a Grandparents Association meeting in the morning, and then after that, I'm going to go get my hair done. I'm going to get it shaped a little bit because it's growing out enough where it needs a little shaping. And I'm going to get, I think they call them low lights, where instead of adding highlights, they take some of my gray and make it back brown, but just in pieces. So it's like doing highlights except the reverse. So we'll see how that looks. When I do the Dia & Co. unboxing, you'll see my new hairdo. So I am ready to hit the sack, and I will see you all again probably Tuesday. I would say have a good night, but it's tonight for me, but it'll be morning for you, so have a good Monday.